Good afternoon, everyone. Sharice Jervis Hill here, CEO and founder of Events to Remember and PR to Remember with our Coffee with Cher podcast series. And this afternoon, I have Miss Vanessa Menache. She is the CEO and founder of Raan. Vanessa, welcome to Coffee with Cher. How are you this afternoon?
Thank you, Shay. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm happy to have you as well. So let's kick off with our little afternoon cheers. So cheers to you, friend.
Cheers.
All right, I run on coffee. Everybody knows that. What's in your cup? Anything fun and exciting?
I have also coffee. I have 4 shots of espresso.
Ooh, 4 shots of espresso. All right, so Vanessa's going to be bouncing off the walls in a little bit. All right.
Hopefully.
So, Vanessa, let's get started. I'm excited to kind of learn about Rand. So, tell us your story. Tell us a little bit about Rand and how you got started.
Yeah, so we launched 6 months ago, and we launched the first 100% cotton unbleached wet wipe.
Mm,
Yeah, so kind of like a little bit backstory on myself. I used to work in marketing and design for entertainment. So we did a lot of campaigns for TV and film and really fun stuff.
hmm
But during COVID, I kind of had like a bit of a life crisis and I wanted to go back into like my roots and learn more about my family's business,
hmm
which is a three-generation textile manufacturing and wipe manufacturing business,
hmm
which is very different than marketing and design.
Yes. But
Yeah,
what
so
you've learned
I'm
in marketing and design, though, is definitely, that's something that's needed in all businesses. So I'm sure that your family was happy to kind of have you come on board and really, kind of, get the word out about this. So go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so I think my dad was just really excited to have like his daughter,
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
interested in what he does.
Yeah.
But so I moved to Phoenix, Arizona for like 6 months, and
Okay.
I was just basically trying to figure out like my place in
hmm
the manufacturing space.
hmm
Um, and I'm a bit of a clean ingredient, freak. Like my
hmm
husband's always mad because I'm always throwing everything he buys, I throw it away, because I'm like, that's bad for you. That's bad for you. He's like, oh my God. Like I have to bet everything in the house. But so I was learning about the industry and
hmm
I honestly I was a little bit concerned and I wasn't very impressed with what was being done in that space. And I think there was so much innovation and so many other like spaces in like personal care and like home and just, and I was like, this can't be like what we have, right?
hmm hmm
So I basically talked to my dad and I was like, let's make something better and different, and he helped me develop the cotton wipe.
I love that. And I'm sure he's like so proud because it's still in the family and it's kind of you, putting your stamp on something, your own, something that you're passionate about. So I think that's amazing. So
Yeah.
that's really fun. And especially for those founders, being a founder myself, it's like you hope that your family will, your children will take the business to the next level. So that's really exciting. So Vanessa, tell me a little bit about kind of what sets Rand apart from those in the industry.
Yes. So a lot of people, like myself,
hmm
they look at ingredients and ingredients lists. And of course, that is super important. And I think a lot of people are now educated in that space.
hmm
But I think what consumers are missing about looking at is like what their fabrics are made of and how they're made.
hmm
Because it's like a whole thing, which is what I learned, right?
hmm
And
hmm
I realized that there's basically two types of wipes. So there's the wipes that have are made with polyester, so they have microplastics. We already know that's terrible, and no one wants to use that.
hmm
But then there's a lot of greenwashing in this space as well, because then there's this other side, and they call them plant-based wipes,
Okay.
right?
hmm
It sounds good, it's really not that great either because basically these wipes are made from trees. Like it can be like bamboo, it can be like tree pulp.
Mm-hmm.
And to turn a tree into a soft fiber, they have to it has to go through a very, very heavy chemical process. And
Mm,
then if companies are manufacturing their products in China, India, that there are very low like environmental regulations. They are dumping all of these chemicals in the water and
ah,
they're harming the environment and they're harming the communities that live there. Even the workers that work in these factories are having a lot of health issues because of these chemicals.
mm-hmm.
But then all of these chemicals, of course, linger in the fabric, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because trees are not white, then the fabric is bleached white to look clean,
Got you.
right? And that's just the process to create the fiber itself,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you have all the added chemicals that come within the formula. And that's like a whole other conversation, right? So,
Mm,
and there was really nothing else that was better for babies,
mm-hmm.
better for the environment. And we just we were like cotton, like why has no one done this before? And it's just because it's more expensive and it's more difficult
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately a lot of brands just usually go with what's cheapest,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So that's kind of your sweet sauce. It's really kind of the cotton component. So does that alleviate, I'm sure, a lot of the different chemicals?
Yeah, so I mean, we have the cotton component making our wipes like it's a natural fiber, it's unbleached,
Mm-hmm.
it's all the cotton gets sourced in the US. We
Mm-hmm.
manufacture the product in the US. So we have a very small supply chain, which
Mm-hmm.
gives us a lot of control over quality and also like it's better for the environment.
Mm-hmm.
The wipe is fully biodegradable, which is amazing.
Oh, that's great.
Um, and then, of course, we have our formula, which also took us a bit to elaborate because, when a formula is mostly water, like water, a lot of like bacteria can grow in water. So
Mm.
we were able to cut down from like 20 ingredients to like five.
Oh, wow. Wow,
Yeah, and
that sounds amazing. I mean, it's honestly, and I use wipes all the time, and I guess I never really kind of thought it through about like everything that you're saying about the chemicals and and you see plant-based and you're like, oh, that has to be good, and you don't think about all of these other aspects. So this is definitely an education piece that you're sharing with our listeners. So this is like really something for us all to consider when we're thinking about products like wipes, especially for
yeah,
babies, right?
especially for babies. I mean, what's also fun about our product, and that came after when we were doing like the marketing and all of that. Um, like wipes are not just for babies, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
everyone loves and wants a good wipe,
Yeah.
right? And the fact that you have in the market now, like hand wipes, face wipes, baby wipes, like it's basically just like slapping a new label into the same product,
Yeah.
which is so inconvenient. It's like deceiving for the customer.
Mm-hmm.
So we made this wipe for newborn babies because they are the ones with the most sensitive skin.
Mm-hmm.
But this product is literally for everyone. Like we call it a family wipe. And it's kind
Mm-hmm.
of a new category, right? Because it's like, yes, it's for newborns, but you can also use it on your toddler. You can
Mm-hmm.
also use it. I use it to take my
The
makeup
makeup
off.
off. Yeah.
I use it to like, I don't know if I've been running around all day,
Mm-hmm.
like, and I need a refresh. I use it on my body. I
Mm-hmm.
use it on my dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is literally no need to have any other wipe, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a really good product and like it works for many uses.
I love that. And I think as you're saying that, I'm like, yep, I use wipes, take the makeup off. It's true. Wipes, cleaning wipes for the house. I mean, so that's really, really smart. And I love that you guys kind of came up with that tag because it makes a lot of sense. It's really, really smart. So, the product is new, obviously 6 months. I mean, your family has been doing this for a really long time, but 6 months on the market. So anything new and exciting besides the product being new itself, but anything else that you guys are kind of working on? Any sneak peeks you want to share with our listeners?
I mean, I mean, it's new, but the reaction of people has been truly amazing, and we've been able to grow really fast in the last 6 months. Like we're already in Air One in California. Um we're in Amazon, we're in Happier Grocery in New York, we're in a bunch of like natural stores also in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, we were recently invited to the Walmart open call and we got a golden ticket, which was really exciting. Like Walmart was very excited about our product. It's
Nice.
fully made in the USA.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I think right now we're just really focused on growing our community. It's super
Mm-hmm.
important. Educating the consumer because there's
Mm-hmm.
so much misinformation out
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're just really excited to like expand on the cotton wipe.
I love it. I love it. Great stuff. So this is definitely an entrepreneur driven podcast, as you know, and I just love your story. The fact that, this was a family business, you kind of wanted to dig into your passion and came up with this new product that really is better for the environment, better for your end users. So in thinking about other entrepreneurs, right? What advice would you give them, Vanessa? Maybe someone who's new starting out, maybe someone who's been in business for a while that's kind of hitting a rough patch. Like, tell us about what advice you would share.
Yeah, so I didn't mention, so I'm a co-founder. My dad helped me and my partner. My
Hmm.
partner's her name's Catherine. We kind of had the idea to make this together because she's a mom of three and she really like we were family friends for a very long time. And while I was learning everything, I was like telling her, everything that I was learning. And she was like, "Oh my God, that's horrible." Like when my kids were babies, I didn't have access to anything good.
Yeah.
So we decided to start this together and my dad helped us. And she's a two-time founder, which has been incredible for me. She's been kind of a mentor
Hmm.
as well. But I think my main advice to anyone that wants to start anything is like get yourself someone, a partner, because it's a very lonely, difficult road.
Hmm.
So having someone that not only like supports you, but also like keeps you accountable, right? About the things that need to be done, and that complement you, right? Like my partner, she's really focused on sales, operations, like, all of that side
All that fun
that I
stuff.
had no knowledge. I mean, I have a lot of knowledge now, but like when we started this, my background was like, I mean, I knew marketing, I knew social media, I knew
Yeah.
packaging design, branding, all of these things, right? So we really complemented each other. And I think that's one of the reasons why we've been able to like do so much in such a little time.
Hmm. That's great advice, and it definitely can get lonely at times. So I think that's a great nugget that you've shared with our listeners. So where can everybody find you? Tell our listeners how they can find you and learn more about Raan.
Yeah, so we're very active on TikTok, and that's kind of where most of the educational part is happening.
Okay.
We're also very active, like we have our Instagram, a lot of educational content. Most of our educational content lives there. Our
Hmm.
handles are ran.care. And then, of course, you can find us on our website. That's ran.com. You can get the product, like you can read more about how it's made and like where it's made. We're also on Amazon. We knew wipes is a commodity, so like they need to be sometimes you just need them that exact same day. So like we have that covered there. And if you live in New York, you can visit us in Happier Grocery, LA, we're in all the Air ones. And hopefully soon we'll be in a lot of Myers stores in the Midwest as well.
Awesome. Well, first of all, congratulations to you, Vanessa. This is fantastic. And I love that it's something that's good for the environment and good for us too. Thank you for sharing Rand with us, with our listeners. And for those of you that are new to Coffee with Cher, make sure that you subscribe. We also have a YouTube channel with all of the old episodes, Coffee with Cher on YouTube. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio. Make sure that you guys subscribe and stay in touch with us. And thank you for spending this afternoon with us at Coffee with Cher.
Thank you for having me, Cher. This was really nice.
Thank you, Vanessa, and we will talk soon. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.